Deep within the Missouri Ozarks wilderness is an underground house that my father spent nearly 15 years designing and building. My father was an engineer, a builder, an intensely private man. For decades, very few people saw this. He never sought publicity. He never opened it to the public. He never built it for profit. This was his personal vision. He wasn't interested in doing things the conventional way. In fact, he spent most of his life doing exactly the opposite. But before we explore the house, I want to show you the property, because this is where the story began. Dad carefully chose this property in 1970. He wasn't looking for convenience, and he wasn't looking for neighbors. He was looking for wilderness. Deep within Missouri's Ozarks, in the ancient St. Francis Mountains, he found it, a rugged 225-acre tract surrounded on 3 sides by Mark Twain National Forest, with multiple springheads, creeks, rock formations, and mountain views. It became the canvas for everything that followed. Even from high above, there are few signs of human activity. One of the property's most distinctive natural features is the shut-ins, where water from a much larger watershed is forced through a narrow rock gorge. Water is one of the defining features of this land. Multiple springheads feed the creeks, creating a continuous flow of remarkably clear water year-round. The hillsides above the shut-ins feature extensive rock outcroppings shaped by the same ancient geological forces that formed the surrounding terrain. Okay, there's the house. And here's where the bear went through. Looks like 7 inches by 5.5 inches. This one is a little smaller. I saw some tracks 2 days ago. Right down there. But I walked right here and I didn't notice it, so this may have just happened. Maybe last night, or could be the bear's right out there looking at me right now. Look at that big owl. I just saw it flying across. No light pollution provides exceptional night sky viewing. One of the most rewarding aspects of the property is the perspective it provides. These are the views experienced from the house itself, overlooking the surrounding Ozark landscape. The rooftop is fully integrated into the hillside, creating an elevated vantage point over the surrounding forest and valleys. From the valley below, the home blends so naturally into the landscape that it can be difficult to distinguish from the surroundings. You've seen the outside and some of the surrounding wilderness. Now, let's go inside and take a look at the underground home. We have a massive overhanging canopy that gives the appearance of a cave entrance. Before we go in, there's one thing people always want to do. Ring the locomotive bell. My dad was a railroad enthusiast and an avid collector. Now, let's take a look at the entrance. This is a custom door knocker made by my father. It's one of the first things people notice when they arrive. Custom metal brackets reinforce both sides of the doors. They're tied directly into the hinges. Even the door handle was custom made by my dad. He loved metalworking, and everything he built had to be oversized, heavy, and one of a kind. Inside the foyer, you see cave-like walls and a ceiling continuation of the exterior canopy. The materials and craftsmanship found at the entrance set the tone for much of what is found throughout the rest of the house. Heavy oak timbers give the entranceway the appearance of an old mine shaft. Located just off the foyer is a large walk-in vault. The main living area features an extra-large fireplace. A single oak mantel spans the opening. I helped install this when I was studying engineering at Mizzou. The mantel is supported by piers built from Missouri red granite. These blocks came from the quarries at Graniteville, near Elephant Rock State Park, not far from here. They were salvaged from buildings torn down in the 1970s and likely date back to the 1800s. The floor is also Missouri red granite made from reclaimed slabbed pieces that were carefully fitted and inlaid so the grout lines remain uniform. A wood stove provides off-grid heat and cooking capability. A fresh air ventilation shaft runs directly from the outside down to the stove, feeding the combustion air through the ductwork so the system does not draw air from inside the house. Natural draft in the flue pulls in the outside air through the ductwork. Resting on the mantel are antique nautical and railroad lanterns, originally kerosene and later converted to electricity. At this point, we are fully underground. That's not drywall above us. It's a solid steel reinforced concrete ceiling. From this ceiling to the surface is roughly 6 feet. Throughout the home, including the bedrooms, the walls are 6-inch reinforced concrete. Wood siding and paneling are mounted directly onto the concrete structure rather than conventional framing. Heavy oak timbers continue across the ceilings, joined at the intersections and with large bolts. Like many features of the house, the floor reflects a preference for craftsmanship over convenience. In the evening, the fireplace casts a warm glow throughout the room. Despite being built underground, the interior was designed to be both unique and comfortable for everyday living. The living room, dining area, and kitchen form the heart of the home's interior. Throughout the interior, practical living spaces are combined with many handcrafted and decorative details. The window wall was designed to maximize natural light. It spans nearly 20 feet between concrete columns and rises over 6 feet tall, opening the space to views of the valley and the distant hillsides. Heavy oak beams continue throughout this section as well. The kitchen is the most conventional space in the home. The kitchen features floor-to-ceiling cabinetry that contributes to the warm character found throughout the home. As you enter the hallway, two large symmetrical concrete columns carry the same rough cave-like texture as seen in the exterior canopy and the foyer. The hallway is intentionally wide to allow natural light to reach the back rooms of the house. This is a 3-bedroom home with 2 bedrooms positioned across from each other. At the end of the hallway is a small utility room. The master bedroom and the bathroom are located further down this section. The home's character comes not only from its construction, but also from the furnishings and artifacts found throughout the interior. Inside this bedroom is a Civil War era bed purchased by my parents in the 1960s. Each room has a fresh air inlet. Being underground, it's very quiet, but on stormy nights, you can hear thunder through these vents. There's also an antique nautical lantern, along with a hand-built chifforobe made by my great-grandfather. Before built-in closets were common, pieces like this were used for clothing storage. The combination of natural wood and antique furnishings gives the room a warm and inviting character. On this side is a cedar-lined closet built directly into the concrete walls. A matching dresser with a cheval mirror completes the original set. Wood is a defining feature throughout the home, appearing in the beams, walls, furnishings, and architectural details. The next bedroom, my favorite, was my room when I was a teenager and we first moved into the house. It contains another 1800s era bed, along with antique nautical lanterns, including another onion lantern. And like the other rooms, it includes a fresh air inlet and a cedar-lined closet. Landscape paintings can be found throughout the home, reflecting the wilderness setting that surrounds the property. Paintings, antique furnishings, decorative lanterns, and handicraft artwork can be found throughout the home, adding personality and character to each space. The hallway leads to the final bedroom in the house. The master bedroom is the largest room in the house. All 3 bedrooms use diffused lighting, with LEDs hidden behind heavy oak beams so the light reflects off the ceiling. This gives a soft illumination while maintaining the same heavy wood construction theme throughout the house. This room also includes the same oak beam construction and a dedicated fresh air inlet. Beyond its unusual design, the home was created to serve as a comfortable and practical residence. The cedar-lined closet here is twice the size of the others. The bathroom continues the same architectural style as the rest of the home. The door matches the front entrance with custom metal brackets mounted to the hinges. The bathroom includes a separate toilet room along with dedicated ventilation for both the toilet and bathing areas. And we've even got an escape hatch right above us. It leads directly to the woods above. The washer and dryer are located behind these doors. Floor-to-ceiling cabinetry lines the entrance as the bathroom transitions into the vanity and bathing areas. A central wall separates the main bathroom from the tub space. At the top, a lighted chamber illuminates two stained glass panels, one facing each side of the wall. My dad loved stained glass, and he incorporated it into this bathroom as an architectural feature. The sink area includes a three-sided mirror arrangement. From this angle, the reflections create an infinity-style effect. It can sometimes be difficult to tell what is directly in view and what is being reflected. Heavy-duty black iron pipe grab handles are mounted for climbing in and out of the tub. It's quite a large bathtub and is fully tiled to the ceiling and includes a circulation system similar to a hot tub with suction and two water jets. Right here, during excavation, we cut a 16-foot sheer wall straight into the hillside. Just off to the side, above this area, is a large oak tree at the surface. Notice how the house is rather hidden when you approach it. Now, let's go on top of the house. We're now standing on top of the house itself. From here, it's easy to forget that this is even a structure. It feels like being in the middle of the surrounding woods. This is a quiet place to watch the sunrise or the evening light move across the landscape. If you'd like to experience this house and this wilderness for yourself, I've included a link below. If you'd like to follow future chapters of this story, please subscribe. There is much more to the story of this place, and I'll share those chapters separately.